What's up, guys? Welcome to another Talking to Fans, episode 19. I can't believe we made it this far. We're about to hit 20 on Tuesday. And so, yeah, pretty awesome. Gotta thank y'all, first of all. But before we get into this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Really supports the channel, really supports this series in general. And it lets me know that y'all love this series if y'all subscribe. So, let's get in it. The guest is Drew Weiner. What's up?
What's up, Hayden? Thank you for having me on.
No problem, bro. Got a great podcast planned today.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Like, I usually don't talk about this, but it's kind of hitting everywhere, and especially in this community of baseball this weekend as well. But, Spider-Man No Way Home, how do you feel about that movie?
I haven't watched it yet. I'm very excited to watch it. I'm not a big Marvel person, but I'm excited to see it. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I've seen a few Spider-Man movies, and I think it'll be pretty good. And I'm excited to watch it. Have you seen it yet?
I've not seen it yet. I'm going Tuesday. Got the podcast, and then we're gonna go see it, and it's gonna be awesome.
That's cool.
And it's funny because, I mean, I'm gonna celebrate episode 20 of this podcast by going seeing No Way Home. I don't think there's much of a better. What are you saying?
That's a good celebration.
For real. I heard it was really good. I heard it was the best Spider-Man movie of all time, so we'll see. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. When I see it, I'll give you like, oh, it was a good, it was that, but I'm not a spoilers person, so I'm not gonna spoil it. Anyway, let's start talking baseball. Enough with Spider-Man No Way Home. So how do you feel about this lockdown? And there's minor league deals going on right now, which at first it made me confused, but
Yeah. I mean, I saw these minor league deals being done. I learned that it doesn't impact them. I just think this whole lockout is stupid. I just think it's both the owners and the players being stubborn. I think they both make so much money, and the owners rely on the players to make the money. Yet the players make so much money, and they're all so greedy, and they should just find an agreement, because it shouldn't be this hard. We shouldn't be going through this. When they get to make millions of dollars to play baseball, these owners are billionaires. This should not be an issue.
yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, man, we just need to find a way to come to commitment here in baseball. Like, the players and the owners right now are just so far apart from each other. It makes the game get confusing when it comes to these points in time.
I agree.
Yeah. Who's your favorite team? MLB. Cubs fan.
Yeah.
So, how did you feel when the big three, Bryant, Rizzo, and Baez got traded away? I know that hit a lot of Cubs fans, but how did it hit you?
So I was at overnight camp, and finding out it was really, really hard, because these were the guys who made me love baseball. They were like my childhood. I love these guys. It was just these guys had a special place in my heart, and to see them all go in a span of 2 days was just heartbreaking. It was so hard, and it was just tough. It was all gone. It still makes me sad to this day.
Yeah, I would be the same way. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be the same way if Freddie Freeman leaves, because he's one.
Yeah, you guys better resign him.
I know. There was a person who came out and said, if Freddie leaves the Braves, I'd be shocked. So maybe he'll resign.
I'm surprised too. It doesn't seem like he wants to leave.
It doesn't.
Like he wants to stay.
I think he wants to stay. I just don't. For him, it's going to come down to, does he want to make this decision and stay here for less money, or go to the Dodgers or the Yankees for more money? I think that's what it's going to come down to for him. And
I think he'll be willing to take a little pay cut to stay with the Braves.
I mean, it's going to be the whole Chipper Jones story. He's the exact player as Chipper Jones in my book. And, I mean, as we may know, if y'all do not know, if y'all are new Braves fans and do not know, Chipper Jones actually did take a pay cut to stay here.
I mean, I can definitely see that happen. I don't need, from what I've heard from him and what I've heard is he doesn't want to leave, and I don't think the Braves want to get rid of him. So I think they'll come to an agreement. I think they'll find something.
Yeah, I think it's all gonna work out, but
yeah,
well,
I think so too.
We're gonna have to see what the end of the tunnel holds because, I mean, after this lockdown, we don't know when this is gonna be over. They're not gonna talk about anything. They announced this. MLB announced this. They're not gonna talk about anything until after New Year's. So.
Yeah, well, I saw something that they did have a MLB and the MLBPA did have a talk I think Thursday.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah.
I think that talk went okay.
Yeah. I think it's kind of crazy if the lockout were to go to the season and all these free agents would still be free agents and the season was like going on.
I mean, that's the part where it's gonna hold a lot of like edge. It's gonna be tough because you still got agents like Freddie Freeman, Chris Bryant, a lot of other free agents that are big still on the market. So Correa, yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, a lot of good players out there.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with this.
Really interesting.
Since we're around the holidays and we're here on Talking to Fans, what is one baseball related thing you want for Christmas? Oh, you don't? My bad.
Very good. I wish I celebrate Hanukkah, but I love Christmas time. I think it's pretty awesome. I just the vibes and seeing the lights everywhere, the trees. Christmas is a special place in my heart for me.
Yeah, me too.
But for Hanukkah, I did just get a new bat for baseball.
Oh, that's cool.
Very, very happy.
All right. Who's the creator that inspired you to do what you do? I know, like, it's not much, but like, who inspired you to like start making TikToks and Instagram videos and stuff like that?
So, my grandpa has season tickets to the White Sox. I go to a ton of White Sox games, and I get like a ton of balls. I've gotten like 60 balls, and the person who inspires me for that is probably Zach Campbell. And all
I knew it.
Really inspired me to find like a passion and make videos. Think of that stuff.
And that's awesome, bro. Like, Zach Campbell is a great creator, and
yeah, I've been watching him for a long time. I love his videos. Always been a goal of mine to meet him.
Yeah, I'll actually retell you this story, but I do have the story on the podcast from before. I actually almost met Zach Campbell. I was at the same game. I was probably about 10 rows in front of him and didn't realize it during BP.
Oh, wow. I realized once a Sox game I was at that he was at the same game as me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that till after the fact.
Yeah, like I watched this video, I'm like, oh shit. I was like 10 rows in front of Zach Campbell, and then I was like, my god, bro, like.
Yeah, I missed out on an opportunity.
I know, but I feel like I'm gonna get another one, so next time just take advantage of it.
Was this at a Braves game?
It was at a Braves game, yeah. It was
pretty cool.
It was Braves Marlins 2018. It was like into July.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I went to the game the day before. I'm not sure if you remember this. I'm not sure if y'all remember this. But Sean Newcomb, a name that has been very forgotten about because he hasn't done as well since this, he fell off. But I went to the game, he almost threw a no-hitter. I was like, oh crap, bro. Like, I my phone out. I was filming. I have the footage still to this day. It was just rough for me. Like, he was one strike away from doing it.
Wow. Wow.
Man, it was pretty awesome to get.
Yeah. Closest ice no-hitter was 2016 Cubs home opener. Reds pitcher had a no-hitter going in like the 7th inning. They were up 3-0, and the Cubs broke it up. David Ross with a blue angle, and the Cubs, Addison go-ahead 2-run homer, and the Cubs ended up winning. Which is super cool.
Yeah, I bet it was.
It was 2016 too, so it was the start of it all.
I mean, yeah, that was the big year.
Oh.
I was gonna.
Something I'll remember.
Were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Something I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. You know, that year.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm gonna ask about it. How did you feel when they won the World Series? I mean, we both our teams have won a World Series, and I think we get the feeling. But
I was okay. So it was. I remember when they won. I just dropped my knees in excitement, and then I went to Dick's to get the World Series gear. I was with my dad. I was with like my family friends. It was just super cool. And I went to Dick's, and there was like a line across the block. Got cars like going by, blasting "Go Cubs Go." It was just such a surreal moment and such a cool moment that I'm always going to remember. Just all those Cubs fans going together. They got their 108 years. They finally. You could feel like all the it was a super cool moment. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was actually I'm not sure if you watched the vlog of it because I have a vlog because I do also do vlogs on this channel. Me going to the Braves games, they're pretty awesome. You should definitely go check them out. But I do have one of Game 6 of the World Series. I actually went down to Truist Park, and they had a big watch party inside the stadium. I went down, didn't leave till like 2 a.m. in the morning. It was hype.
That's awesome. Whenever your team wins a championship.
Like, what makes it even better is to beat the stadium.
Oh yeah, just to be around all those people.
Like, I have the footage of when we won on the TikTok. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I have.
I gotta ask, you're from Georgia. Are you a Falcons fan?
I am a Falcons.
Like Atlanta sports teams?
Yeah, I am like all Atlanta sports teams. Like, more into.
I'm gonna ask you about 28-3. What was that like?
It just freaking sucked.
Yeah.
Like, I went to go take a shower at the second half, and then like I was just like, oh shit. 20 minutes later, like we almost had blown it.
No, it seems pretty rough as a fan. That doesn't get much worse.
I mean, us winning the World Series makes up for all the Atlanta curses. So
yeah. Are you a Georgia football fan?
A little bit. I don't watch.
What are your thoughts, Georgia?
They're a pretty awesome team. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I mean, us getting beat. Oh, like an hour and a half from where I live.
Where in Georgia do you live?
It's like outside of Atlanta.
Nice.
Like, I'll tell you all this. It's a town called Douglasville. It's like 45 minutes away from the Braves Stadium and 45 minutes away from downtown, because the Braves Stadium is in Marietta, and that's like 30 minutes away, 30 minutes away from downtown if you take a certain way. So yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I live about no traffic, about 15, like 20-ish minutes from the city. But with traffic, it's usually about 30, 45 minutes. You can't ever not rely on traffic in Chicago.
I know.
Pretty bad.
I'm actually thinking. I've never been to Illinois. I did go to St. Louis this summer, so that was an awesome experience.
Yeah, I've been to St. Louis a few times.
We're talking about What were you saying?
As much as I hate St. Louis, it's pretty cool. Like the arch is pretty cool. Besides that, everything else sucks.
Yeah.
I hate St. Louis teams.
I bet.
As a Chicago fan.
You probably hate the Blues too. I don't watch hockey, but
yeah, I like hockey. You know, hockey is a fun sport to watch. I enjoy it.
like I would go to a hockey game, but like I wouldn't watch it like on TV. I wouldn't like root for anyone.
There aren't any Georgia, right?
There used to be one a long time ago, and that played in State Farm Arena where the Hawks play, and they moved to I think somewhere in Canada.
Hawks fan?
A little bit. Like for me, I focus more on like baseball than anything. Like there's a huge gap between anything else and baseball. Like for me, it's Braves, any MLB team, and then after that comes probably football and then basketball.
Go to any Falcons games?
I actually went to one. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but I went to the Thursday night game against the Patriots.
Oh yeah, I watched that game.
And we're talking about going. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it or not, but we're talking about going against the Saints on the last game of the season.
Yeah, pretty cool. So as a Bears fan, I gotta ask you, do you remember the game where the Bears came back to the close?
I do, yeah.
That was a pretty good game.
It was.
Yeah, but
I mean, until he blew it.
You know, I feel awful for Falcons fans. They've had stuff.
I mean, yeah, it sucks, but
and that's what it is being a fan of a team. And with the Bears double doink,
I mean, yeah, like I'll support my team, like anything that happens. Like I'm a Braves fan, no matter like what I do, like what happens. Like I'm a Braves fan.
So I'm gonna ask you, what's your World Series prediction this year?
I feel like it's gonna be the Dodgers, versus the White Sox. I'm say the White Sox.
Yeah. So I mean, the Cubs are my favorite, but I'm also a big White Sox fan. Like I go to a ton of games. My grandpa's season ticket goes from the Pittsburgh. I go to like, yeah. It's pretty cool. So I like the White Sox. I really hope they win, and I think they can win. I think they have a lot of talent, and they have a very good team. They have young guys, and I think they're going to be. They have a chance in the next 2 years. Be up there and win a World Series.
Yeah, they got a great chance. The Dodgers may do it again.
Whole year, I think they could have made. I think they could have, a bigger run because they weren't healthy till the end of the year.
Yeah.
I actually went to game 4 of the ALCS Astros White Sox, the game where the Astros clinched.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It was a cool atmosphere. They had like a blackout. I had to like miss school for it. Super cool experience.
I actually got a story. Same game. This actually happened twice. NLDS 2018 game for the misery game for the Braves and Dodgers and all that, where Machado hit the home run, and then all that happened. I went to that game. I missed school. Like, I got checked out of school to go to that game.
Nice. That's always the best.
I know. It's like, oh, peace out, school. Going to baseball. Best thing ever.
Everyone else is so jealous, and it's just like, like the whole day is just like awesome.
I know. It's like, okay, so let's go and tie the series. Come on. Dodgers suck. Let's go.
Huh?
No, I was playing around about that one. Dodgers do not suck. Like, that was my mindset that day, though.
Yeah.
The Dodgers suck thing, I was just playing around.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I asked about the Ronald Grand Slam.
The what Grand Slam?
The grand slam against the Dodgers in the NLCS.
Oh, bro, like I was sitting on my couch and like I was watching the game with my dad, and then Acuna just hit the grand slam. I was like, what just happened, bro? Like a strike was just called a ball, or
Yeah.
a ball was just called a strike.
That was more strike call. That was at his face.
I'm like, let's freaking go. That strike don't matter.
That's pretty cool. Acuna is one of my players in baseball. I love him.
Yeah, like I think a lot of people thought something was about to happen, and it did.
Yeah, I think. But Ronald Acuna, if hopefully he can. I'm really hoping he can rebound from this ACL injury and be back the player he was. So good.
Yeah, I feel like he will.
Yeah, I hope so.
He is working his butt off to get back right now, and it's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it that.
I mean, yeah, that kid is a true legend.
He really is. How old is he?
23.
23. Wow, that's incredible.
I mean, for him to go through so much at a young age is crazy.
If you can make out of it, go out of it. He's the same player you were before. I think it shows a lot of his character and the type of player he's going to be.
And he's going to be a star. And
yeah, he did. I looked at a heavy debate about Juan Soto, Ronald Acuna. I want to hear your take on it.
Here's my thing. Before y'all start saying Hayden baseball is biased, let me say this: I'm not biased. I don't look at stats either. I look at the player. And
yeah, I think some of the stats are just overrated.
I know. I hate stat nerds, bro. Like,
yeah, they're like bringing up these like crazy advanced stats.
Like
it's
like they're all like, what about his XWV WOVA or something like that shit?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like no one knows what that is.
Come on, what is that? What is WXV WOVA or whatever you guys call it, stat nerds?
It's like the most useless thing of all time.
For real. But like, yeah, here's this debate. I feel like it's gotta go to Acuna for right now.
I agree. I think it's gotta go to Acuna too. I think Juan Soto is a very special player, and I think he's super good. I think he's incredible. I think he's gonna be a stud. But I gotta go to Acuna.
Yeah, they're both great people, and
I think people need to stop putting who's better and just appreciate the two great players.
I know, like, I appreciate Acuna. I appreciate all these young studs baseball is providing for us right now.
Yeah. Well, a lot of young great players. Shohei, he's incredible. Tatis. You got young superstars.
Yeah, and here's my bold prediction. 2022 is going to be the year where baseball just comes together and just becomes a great sport again.
Yeah, I really hope so. Because I feel like this year, I think this year grew a lot. I think it could, open more to the youth where there are more people who enjoy baseball and watch baseball. They're doing a better job with it, but I think it's America's pastime. I think it should be one of the top sports watched. They need to, find a way to, with these young superstars, it's really attracting attention to baseball, the game.
Yeah, totally.
And I see these young guys, the excitement around it. Vladdy, it's good to see what he's doing. Shohei, what he's doing is incredible. So many good young superstars for a long time.
Yeah, and there's creators that are on teams. There are players that are big market creators as well. I mean,
who's your favorite player team outside of the Braves?
Outside the Braves?
Yeah.
It's between Mike Trout and Fernando Tatis Jr., but I'm gonna say Fernando Tatis Jr. because of the market.
Yeah. My favorite player out of the Cubs is definitely Luis Robert.
He's gonna be a star. Like
he is incredible. Like, well, I mean, I went to a game where he had 2 homers, and this guy, he's gonna be a superstar. He's got it all. He's fast. He's a great fielder. Great hitter. Power, contact. He's got it all. 5-tool player.
Yeah, no doubt, and he's gonna be up there with Vladdy and just everyone we just talked about with superstar.
I think he definitely will in the coming year.
Yeah.
I think he could be in that conversation with the Shohei, Vladdy. He's got that type of talent.
I mean, yeah, I definitely agree. One thing I want to say real quick, just a thank y'all to all you guys, because we got Tucker Davidson to notice me earlier.
Oh, that's super cool. Have you tried to get him on the podcast?
I need to work on it. Like, I feel like if I message him on Instagram about it, he may respond.
Yeah.
He's an awesome guy.
Oh, yeah. I saw your TikTok about the guys. You had him at number 2.
He's an awesome person, and he goes on a lot of podcasts, and just all the stuff he does, like for baseball, for the Braves, just a lot of it. I mean, he got everybody in a video on the Braves. I'm not sure if you follow him, but he got everyone in a video. Like, once they won the World Series, he got everyone in a video to do like this pose and stuff. So that's pretty sick.
Anthony Rizzo, Freddie Freeman.
I know. That was a big market in April.
That was pretty cool, funny.
I mean, yeah.
They're like both they're both super great guys. They're both pretty similar. Like, just good guys. I thought seeing that was just funny.
Yeah, the fact that Anthony Rizzo, in the middle of COVID, comes out here and gives someone hand sanitizer is just nice and funny.
He's such a great guy. I actually got to meet him once. Super, super great guy. He was on deck and he took the time to talk. Awesome.
I mean, yeah. I actually met Ozzy Albies, and part of the reason why I put him on this list of I think I put him at 3rd, is just because he was an awesome guy when I met him. Like, he was just such an awesome person. He was super laid back. He was an awesome person. Like, I told him good luck in 2020 because at the time this was a thing we do at our stadium called Shot Fest. Y'all probably do something similar where where you get to go for a whole day and meet players.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ozzy Albies is just an awesome person. What's your next question?
I didn't have one.
Oh, okay.
Awesome guy.
All right.
Do you have any teams? Do you have any fantasy teams for football?
Like, not in football, like not in baseball either. I need to start getting into it.
Yeah. Fantasy are always super cool and a fun thing to get into.
I'm gonna try and sign up for this MLB, or not MLB, I'm not sure if you know what the Creator Fund is on TikTok, but I'm gonna try and sign up for that.
Yeah, I mean, you should. I've heard stuff about people losing views because of it, though. So just be careful of that.
I mean, yeah, you just gotta be careful.
Yeah, because where they don't want to pay you. It's just TikTok.
TikTok takes forever to respond to anything too.
Yeah, ban of Johnny the G.
But that's
ridiculous.
It is freaking ridiculous. I'm actually friends with him, and I was just like, dude, how did you get banned? And TikTok just banned him like that.
He's gonna hate me for this. But I'm actually really good friends with Johnny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm baseball team. So all those videos at the Sox games are from my games I've taken him to. So if you watch some of his videos, you'll probably see me in a few of them.
Oh, that's actually freaking sick. I actually did a podcast.
He started off his channel. He did trick shots, and then did like a game. Went to a game, and then he's wanted to like. I told him like he should start like video games and using that as an opportunity. He's done it, and he's credit him. He like when I'm with him and he does it. It's like sometimes like I get secondhand embarrassment, but it's working. And I'm so happy for him what he's able to do, and to see him banned is just awful.
It's awful because like we don't want to do this because we love the game, and like if we can make a living off being a baseball creator, we'll do it because we love the game and we love promoting it.
I think to see him banned for nothing, doing nothing wrong for how hard he's worked to get 120,000 followers, is just awful. I hate it.
I mean, yeah, actually, he's a super nice guy, as you know. I had him on the podcast, and we just talked baseball and talked about what he does. Yeah. It's just awesome.
He's being nice. No, I'm joking. Yeah, he's known him for a while. We're good friends. We can ask him. He's gonna hate me for saying only many times I say it because he doesn't want me to say something bad and ruin his reputation. But yeah, I mean, I understand. He doesn't. He thinks the joke about it makes sense. But yeah, he's a super nice.
Yeah, he's awesome. He reminds me a little bit of Zach Campbell.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he's definitely someone he's been inspired by, Zach Campbell.
He was saying he was really inspired by Zach Campbell on the podcast, and
that inspired him to do what he has.
That's awesome. Like, yeah, just for a person that, like, I'm not trying to hate on him or anything, but for a person at his age to do what he does, and that's just awesome.
Yeah, of course. I think what he does, it's super cool, and to see all his work be banned, awful. Because it's so like demoralizing when you work all this. You finally blow up, and you're at 120K, and it just all falls apart like that. It's all gone. It's the worst. It sucks.
And it's sad. It's one of the worst things that could happen to you.
Yeah, it is one of the worst things. I feel awful. I really to back up those platforms, or maybe even get this account back, hopefully.
I mean, yeah, I've seen people get their accounts back before, so there's still light at the end of the tunnel for Johnny, I feel like.
And, as long as he keeps working on getting back, he doesn't give up, I think he'll be able to.
Yeah,
because he has great content, and I think if he keeps working, then I think he'll get it back to where it was.
I agree. Just awesome person, awesome personality, like what he does for the baseball community is awesome.
I agree.
Alright, like, I feel like we're gonna end this, but I got one more question before we do end.
Alright.
Who is one creator, and I already had Johnny the G on here, so I just want to let you know before I say this. Who is a creator you challenge to come on the podcast?
I challenge Tucker Davidson.
Tucker Davidson. Yo.
Yeah? Tucker, if you're watching this, get on the podcast.
Let's go, bro. Thank you for noticing me, Tucker Davidson. It's awesome. What you do is awesome.
Got a Braves player on it. I think it'd be super great for your channel. You know, for you being a Braves fan, I think it's super awesome. I think you should definitely try to reach out to him and if you join your podcast. Maybe even make like a video on TikTok. That'll get us get all your fan stuff. You'll get everybody to spam him in the comments. I've seen him comment on a lot of videos before.
Yeah, he follows Liz the Goosey, which I thought was pretty awesome.
Yeah. If you're close enough with him or her, you could ask if, you know, she can maybe reach out to him.
Yeah, I'm very close to her, and Brace like, I may even join her and Brace Baseball because they both do collabs, like just talking about content.
Yeah, I mean, I love your edits. You know, they're super cool. I think you should start collabing. I think I'd benefit your channel.
I mean, yeah, like when baseball edits started, it was just kind of crazy. Like, we were all like, "What's baseball edits?"
Yeah.
And to see like just baseball edits in general grow is very awesome.
I agree. I 100% agree. Yeah, it's good to see it grow.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna end this, but Drew, if you want to stay on and talk about like content and stuff like that, then feel free to.
Yeah,
Alright, but for everyone else, peace out. Have a great Saturday. Go watch No Way Home. Peace out.